I do. I'm in the Navy now. I'm a sailor. So I think the best thing I can do now, I'm a sailor, is to sing you a little sailor song. A life on the ocean wave is better than going to sea, so hoist your slacks and let them see the colour of your socks. I'm doing the sailor's home part now. I'd only seen the sea before when I was down on Brighton shore, although I know that I've often been on the rocks. I'm doing the sailor's home part again. I can't describe the sights I've seen, no matter how I try, but now I understand how Nelson came to lose his eye. I'm glad my father made me join the Navy, although my trousers fit me where they touch. My mate says Britannia's great, ruling the waves, but she didn't rule them straight. But still it's not a bad life in the Navy. The captain rolls along with your morning tea. After your rum, merry and bright, officers come and kiss you good night. Oh, I'd love to be a sailor if there was no sea. Oh, it is a grand life in the Navy. I love the sea when I'm ashore. And we do travel about, you know. I've been all over the world, I have. We called it Spain a few weeks ago. That's a wonderful country, Spain. That's where they go bullfighting, you know. I went bullfighting. Oh, there's nothing to it. I'd only been there 3 days. They ran out of bulls. And then we went to Italy after that. We went to Venice. We didn't stay long in Venice, though. It was flooded. We came away from there. But, you know, I've always been unlucky. That's why I joined the Navy. All my life I've been unlucky. And my family never speak to me, you know. Do you know, if I was born again tomorrow, my mother wouldn't recognize me. And when I was a little boy, the first job my father ever got me was at the window cleaners. And the first place they sent me to was the Crystal Palace. Always unlucky. And I was walking down the street this morning, and there was a man walking next to me. He said, "You are lucky. You've come into a fortune of £50,000. I said, "Me?" He said, "No, I was talking to myself." See, I'm over, and I remember, they're open. Oh, no, listen, the captain wants me, see? So I'll go and see the captain, and you turn the record over, and I'll tell you some real experiences I've had in the Navy. Oh, here we are. I've just seen the captain. I don't feel as thirsty as I did now. You know, that captain thinks the world of me. Mind you, he's entitled to, you know. Do you know I saved our captain's life only last week? I dragged him out of the water, pulled him on deck, and he said, "Well, Sandy, I thank you for saving my life, and tomorrow I'm going to thank you in front of the whole of the crew for saving my life." I said, "Don't do that, Captain. They'll kill me if you do." But I haven't told you the reason I went to sea, have I? Well, I got married, you see. That's why I went to sea. I've got a very nice wife, mind you. Oh, a very nice wife. I forget her name for the moment, but she's very thin, my wife. Oh, my wife is thin. My wife is so thin, when she closes one eye, she looks just like a needle. She's a nice woman, but she's too old for me, you know. I married my wife at 40. I ought to have married 2 at 20. They last longer. But, you know, talking about medals and being brave at sea, you know, you hear all this stuff about the bravery. I won a medal. I won a medal a fortnight ago. We're all on deck one night, and one of our lady passengers fell overboard. So, like a man, I dived in to save that lady's life. Of course, I'd had 1 or 2, otherwise I wouldn't have done. I dived in after that lady. She came up for the first time, and I missed her. She came up for the second time, and I missed her. She came up for the third time, and I missed her. Her husband gave me the medal, but it was a dreadful night. I'll never forget as long as I live. The captain called us all together. He said, "Now listen, everybody, I think this ship's going down. I don't think we're ever going to see land again." He said, "Is there anybody on this boat that can pray?" So one fellow said, "Yes, I can pray." He said, "Well, you better start now, because we're a lifebelt short." Well, we're going. Goodbye. I'll see you later. I'm glad my father made me join the Navy, although my trousers fit me where they touch. My mate says Britannia's great, ruling the waves, but she didn't rule them straight. But still, it's not a bad life in the Navy. captain rolls along with your morning tea. After your rum, merry and bright, officers come and kiss you goodnight. Oh, I'd love to be a sailor if there was no sea.